Whoa, I'm talking again. What up? Where's my real face at? Someone get rid of that, please. There you go. What's up, man? I don't need that anymore because my face is finally better, alright? Basically it's better. It doesn't get that much better than this. It is what it is. You got to just roll with what you got. Unless it's basketball, because then you can always improve. All right, with basketball you can always improve, and that's the name of this game. Now we just had something big just happened. The Super Bowl, yeah, with the Eagles. Congratulations. Don't care. Okay, no. Something else happened. Luka Doncic will play his first game now for the Lakers. Yeah, no. Even though that's my team, that's not the big thing that happened. The big thing is always us. All right, we must see life as like us being the big things if you want to be good. All right, if you want to be great at this basketball game, you must see yourself as one of the big shows. I think I failed myself in many regards when I was growing up in terms of like improving at this or this or this or this. But this one, I got right on this one. I didn't say it out loud, but like absolutely. I cared about my games more than I cared about NBA games. I cared about my practices more than I cared about NBA games. I wanted to make the NBA, not to like meet those players. I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, if I made the NBA, the first thing I would do would be to get Jamal Murray's autograph. Yes, I believe that would be the first thing I would do. It's like, no, dude. You're either a fan or you're a basketball player. And yes, you were a fan first and then you became a basketball player, but you must move well beyond that if you want to be an NBA superstar. Now, there are a lot of fans currently in the NBA, but I would say I believe that, I think that their career would be even better if they weren't just a fan of the other person. You can admire them, you can like emulate them, you can like watch them all the time, but your life has to be ahead of their lives. Okay? So I said this to say this. Anyone coming to practice tonight, what if I had tickets to the game? Would you take the tickets and skip your practice? Well, how many of those are you willing to do? I know a lot of people would skip every practice. And we had it to the point in California where their team won a few championships while we were out there. During the finals, during those games, including the final game, our teams were at practice, skipping the finals games. They're like, I can watch the replay. They were diehard fans, and they were like, no, we matter more. They were so bought in, it was crazy. I don't know what led to that high level of buy-in. I think we just have the right kids after a while, and we'll get that in this program, but that's the level of buy-in that you want to be in, where, yeah, you're not going to skip practice for even a school dance. I don't want to take you away from like social stuff, but I'm just saying it wouldn't matter to you, all right? Like, I went to one party my entire life before college. And I wasn't about to skip basketball game for a party. That's about the same thing. Now that's what it was to me. If basketball is not as important to you, that's okay. But just know that the obsessive people, that the people who are crazy enough to think that this is like everything, those are the people that you see on TV. Those are the people that are dominating at different levels. Those are the people that reach their highest level. All right, and it's not just going to be the tall kid, not just going to be the athletic kid. It'll be the kid that actually cares the most, that will outdo all those kids. And this is how you show that you care. So if those parties do matter to you, and the sleepovers do matter to you, and things like that do matter to you, do those things. But if basketball matters to you, then you do that thing. All right, and you will get what you will reap what you sow in basketball and in life in general. So the thing that you put the most time and effort into, that will be the thing that you're good at. So what is that thing for you? Is that thing eating? You'll be a fat ass. Is that thing sleeping? Well, then you'll be tired all the time. All right, what is that thing for you? All right, if it's school, well, then you're gonna get straight A's. All right, whatever that thing is, family, God, whatever it may be, your friends, all right, that thing will be your thing. And if it happens to be basketball, you're in the right place. All right, let's move on to the quote of the day. Don't complain. Simple as that. Don't complain. Just don't complain. All right, can you ever complain? I think if you're looking out for yourself. We were talking to, who was it? Which kid was it? Thomas Southard, I believe is his name. His last name, Southard? Southard is what I assume. All right, but he's a third grader in our program, and he, I said to his parents, man, that kid is so nice. And he's probably too nice. And I think the biggest issue for him going forward in basketball will be being on a team where they will make him do something that he's good at and they won't let him do anything else. They'll relegate him to just, let's say, rebounding. And he's the kind of agreeable kid who will just go with that and be like, okay, thank you. And it's kind of what I'm doing with the Vegas or Bust team, where I'm like, this is what you're doing. And we do that to win games. We don't do that to make you get better, which is, again, why I'm normally so against this. But for just this one time, the next 6 months, we are doing this, okay? But, yes, that's the difference. And he should be defiant when it comes down to that. And you don't have to, but even then, you don't have to complain. What you can do is work on your ball handling and ask the coach, can I get a chance? Without complaining, can I get a chance? Says no. Okay, cool. All right, like, why not? I'm just asking. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna work on this anyways. You tell me when I can get a chance. Like that. That's how you can get around the complaining aspect of it. I think that not complaining, don't complain. It says that you can't defend yourself. You can't be an advocate for yourself. No, it's not saying that. If someone's like beating on you, you should absolutely say something to someone. It's not complaining though. And obviously, where this enters into basketball will be in 3 different realms, right? One is with your teammates. If you're the complainer, they're more likely to be like, you're rubbing them the wrong way. And with your coach, if you're the complainer, you're more likely rubbing him the wrong way or her the wrong way. And then, of course, it comes with don't complain with the referees. Right? The old referees, the referees who make so many bad calls and they do all this kind of stuff. The moment that you complain to them, most referees, the high majority, will hold that against you. And as bad as they are, they will get worse. Okay? Because they're holding that against you. Now, what you can do besides complaining is to talk, to communicate. And it's how you communicate. So with a calm voice, looking them in their eyes, perhaps even afterwards, and you're understanding the scope of the things. All right, you want to be in control of your emotions, control of your life. All right, that is how we approach people that we want to complain about. And it's, yeah, you're still complaining, but you're going, excuse me, I believe that it's like this. How can I get it like this? All right, and now you're sounding like a rational human being, like an adult, like a mature person, like which many adults actually don't do. All right, but that's how you get around that. So, quote of the day: don't complain. All right. Next thing, if you're here, check in the comment section so that I know that you're here. We got free throws coming up. Free throws. Normally we talk about your positioning on these. So watch your positioning of your hands, how you shoot the free throw. You want to do all these extra things. I sent out a video to a few parents where this kid was lining up his shot every single day as he was growing up, since he was like 2 years old, and then they showed him when he was like 12. And yeah, shot's like freaking perfect. All right, but you see where his shot is in comparison to like where his body is. He shoots it anatomically perfectly. All right, now, and while you can shoot your shot any kind of way, the closer that you are to anatomic perfection, meaning like it goes with your bone structure in your body, all right, the better that the more efficient that you're gonna be. And his shot looks like a thing of beauty. So I think that the end result is coaches will let you miss if your shot looks perfect. So figure that out. Whether you're making shots or not, you want to shoot anatomically perfect, but also it makes your shot easier on your body. It does improve your streakiness issues, so that you're not missing a bunch, making a bunch, missing a bunch. You're more even keel. All right. So get your shots perfect, and on the free throw line is a great spot to do it. All right. 10 in a row in under 5 minutes, 15 second sprints times 4. Actually do those. Pounds, drives, and pull-ups, box jumps, split jumps to shots are all the things that we're doing. All right, the things that we're doing today, though, the ones that we don't have video for, sorry about this, the mid-post series. Mid-post series is we spin the ball from the block, okay? From the block to the free throw line. What's up, Josias? All right, from the block to the free throw line, either block. As we catch it, we keep the ball high and we jab to the basket slowly, and jab quickly, but then roll back slowly and then shoot a shot. Next one, same thing, and then as we roll back, we're gonna sweep it under and then go to the basket for an opposite hand layup. Then we sweep it under, and then we go to a spin move. Then we sweep it under and go to a fake spin. These 4 different moves is our mid-post series. You can do this from anywhere. It doesn't have to be on the free throw line, but we like to just do that just to make everything as even as possible, because it doesn't really matter where you're on the court. But a great spot for this would be on the extended block. All right, right in between the actual block in the 3-point line, it's like if you get pushed out a little bit by the post player and you catch it, and it's like a deep post. All right, so you're there and you're in the mid post. Okay, so it's in the mid post, and this is the series of shots that you can shoot. You want to make sure that you're opening up toward the majority of the court. All right, and I guess since I have a court right here, I forget. I guess I can show you. All right, so you want to catch the ball right here. All right, for the game time. But for this drill, we're going to start right here, and we're going to spin the ball actually to right here. And as we spin it, we catch it. And we're going to open up toward that side. We're going to jab, and we're going to either jab, come back and shoot, or jab and rip the ball through for a layup, or jab and rip the ball through for a spin move or a fake spin. So everything's right there. That is the mid-post series. We're also missing another video. Let's see where I am. Another video is the post progression. The post progression is starting on the post, the ball high, of course, looking toward the middle, and the ball on the outside shoulder. And we're going to step middle, hook shot. Next one is to step middle, spin back to a hook shot, bank shot with the opposite hand. Then the next one is to step middle, pump fake, up and under, rip through with the ball high, and then you shoot on the opposite side. And then the last one is the Hakeem Olajuwon the dream shake, where we step middle, fake the spin back, come back for their initial hook shot. So those are the 4 different moves that we would do in the post progression from either side. I apologize for not having the video, but we do need to film those still. I think this is like my last 2 filming for all the workouts that we do, but we are missing those. So my apologies, but yes, I do have the rest. So let's take a look at the rest, starting with twist passes, no look passes, one-on-one, defense only, and closeouts to slides. First one up is twist passes. Twist pass can be done in 44 different ways. I bounce the ball and rip through, then pass it straight with 2 balls, going with the right and left hand. Then with just 1 ball, I bounce them on the outside, rip through, then pass it with the inside hand, both ways. All right, whenever you rip through, you are trying to knock their head off. All right, that's a big part about that. Next one. No look passes, one of my favorites. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 2 hands. There you go. Show the shot. Oh, show the pass. There you go. Next one. Next step. Next step. Get him. Oh, yeah. 1 hand. Keep your eyes that way. Throw that thing over your shoulder now, John. Get it, John. Yes. Toss that thing. Yes. And you finish it. Assist. Assist. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get a little faster, Wes. Oh, no. He's not going to do it. There we go. Come on. Oh, yeah. There you go, Mello. Oh, kind of more of a glance. Nice job. Boom, boom. Oh, better pass. It's all right. We got to keep working on that. Got to keep working on that. Next one. Defense only means if you stop them on defense, you stay on defense. It's not a negative. It's not a consequence. It's an honor to remain on defense, and you want all 10 points on defense. All right, so every time that you get a stop that's 1 point, stop them. Become a stopper. So we're switching the game around, basically, right? Those were the drills. Let's see who's doing the homework. Because you know why, right? Yeah, what you do, not what you say you do. All right, we got homework playlist going off right here with Teo taking care of business. I see Caden right there. Good job in the games, Caden. Gave him MVP. Caden got MVP. Lincoln doing some homework as well. All right, Henry, 10 days ago. That last playlist is struggling, man. We need to get some more people on that last playlist. All right, was that all 3 playlists or just 2 of them? I think one of them kind of doubled up. That's all right, though. We'll see. Make sure that you guys are doing your homework so that we can all become better players. And you know what? Let's check the trivia question today. Trivia question today. We got Wes killing it right now. 2-1. All right, killing. Yeah, doubled them up. All right, Austin Maxon is in second place. Austin was last month's winner. Let's see who wins this month. Whoever wins the most gets a $50 coin. All right. Good luck to everyone out there, Wes Chambers especially. Good luck, man. Here goes today's trivia question. It's a weird one. All right. What type of house was Penny Hardaway raised in? What type of house? I guess we're looking for like an adobe house, a clay house. Is it like the 3 Little Pigs, or is it like a brick house? He's a brick house. What type of house was Penny Hardaway raised in? I thought this was a weird question. If no one gets it, I guess, but it should be an answer for it. Okay, it's a type of house. I never heard of this type of house, to tell you the truth. All right, but it did give me a lot of insight into who Penny Hardaway was as he was growing up, especially. This type of house. Again, condo. That's the type of house right there. It is a shotgun house. And what does a shotgun house mean? Maxon gets the point, by the way, so it's all tied up. All right, a shotgun house. I have never heard this thing before, but look at this crap right here. In a shotgun house, it's a very, very skinny house from like the 1800s. All right, and like it goes straight back, and they say that they got its name from either like an Indian word or an African word a Haitian word. There you go, Haitian word. Or it meant that you could take a shotgun and shoot straight through the house, and it would make it all the way through the back of the house. I do not know why they would call it that, but they're very, very skinny houses. All right, and this is where he grew up. In the humble beginnings of these type of houses, it's kind of interesting, right? Because like they're in cramped neighborhoods, I'm guessing. There's not that much material to build. It's poor people. All right, this is what he grew up in. And he shows his humility because you don't even hear about Penny Hardaway anymore. He might be like the head coach of Memphis, has his own podcast, things like that. But as one of the most famous players to ever play in the NBA, you don't like just see him everywhere. You don't just hear about him. I know he got injured and things like that, but I take it that he's a fairly humble human being, and I think it's because of these humble beginnings. Don't forget where people come from, and these are the guys that you're about to play against. Maybe not these 2 individuals on the porch playing their banjos, but these types of people who come from nothing. No offense to you guys up there. Oh, my God. Nice house. My bad. Nice house, but I'm just saying, y'all from humble beginnings, so, like, it's a great thing because you're tougher. And you're passionate because you got to move up out of there. Unless you don't want to, it's, forget it. All right. Anyways, yes. So this is where Penny Hardaway came from, and it's called a shotgun house. Crazy, right? Crazy for Shazy. Watch this commercial real quick. It's okay if your coaches are asking you to make more shots, or to get fewer turnovers, or be in the correct position on defense. But it's never okay if they're asking you to try harder. Giving your all is the most straightforward expectation there is. And it's an extremely serious issue if anyone ever has to ask you to step it up in that regard. My apologies to JaVale McGee. When I drew that, I mean, it was the only guy that I could really think of that everyone says has no effort. My apologies. But yes, if the coach is like, what's wrong with your turnovers, you moron, and things like that, and like, oh, how many shots have you missed? You're going to keep, those are all okay things. Just never have it be like, why aren't you trying your hardest? If you try your hardest, those other things are inconsequential. I mean, they do matter, but they matter far less. Because if you do all those things and you're not trying your hardest, you don't matter. It means like you're not going to get better in the future. So that's the thing that matters the most. All those other things, that's the coach's job to tell you, you messed up here, messed up there, messed up there, messed up there. However they say it, whatever, that's the coach. But no one should ever say, you're not trying your hardest. Why aren't you running your fastest? Like, why aren't you doing this? Like, why aren't you putting in the effort that it takes to get better and to win? All right? That should just be like a standard of the beginning of everything is effort. That there should never be a question of your effort. I don't care whether you're super sad, super mad, super happy because you did so well. No. Effort is always there. And then the rest will just kind of take care of itself. All the other things you'll improve at slowly but surely. All right, let's check out some news today. The news is, myths are being busted. All right, it was said that Wilt Chamberlain could touch the top of the backboard and take change off the top of the backboard, and we were like, are you exaggerating? Because you always sound like you're exaggerating. Old people like me always be like, yeah, did you really do that, John? Yeah, really. But yeah, they said he did that, and then we saw Obi Toppin do it. We know Obi Toppin's not freaking Wilt Chamberlain. Is this true or not? But look at this. This is a game time block. This isn't anything crazy. This is just a block during a regular game from Wilt Chamberlain. Just a regular old block, has his head above the rim. The rims were 10 feet tall back in the day as well. And he's way up there. If his arm was straight, he'd be like right there. You think he couldn't, on the run, get 6 inches higher, 5 inches higher? This is off of, I don't know if he's off of fast break or what, I don't know. But, the legend may be true. That's all I got to say about that one. That's news to me because this is facts. I don't know how these pictures are just coming. Is this AI? But I don't think so. It looks pretty real to me, okay? Anyways, very, very, very cool. Is that a camera back there? No way. I don't think so. But yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm sure he knocked himself out on the backboard too on this play. Imagine that. Imagine you hit your freaking chest on the backboard. Like, oops, hit my chest on the backboard. Oh, Lord. I hope that don't happen again. Knock the wind out of me. Darn backboard from jumping too high. Just too darn athletic. All right, let's see some more reaction stuff here. We got a guy by the name of Jokic this season is averaging 30.2 points a game, more than Shaq ever did. And I'm sure you can pick and choose who you choose because this isn't more than Jordan ever did, but still, it's something to say, right? 13-point rebounds per game is more than Duncan ever did. Now, notice he didn't pick Jordan for this one because Jordan didn't get rebounds, so this is a prolific rebounder. Shaq was a prolific scorer. Jokic also has more assists per game, most by any other center. I'm guessing because, Magic and Stockton have had more than 10 assists per game, but still, more than any center. Still pretty good. 1.9 steals per game, more than Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart. But, defense isn't only steals, but it's still a very good stat, especially for a guard, to be better than a guard is. And then 47.9 3-point percentage, more than Steph ever has. Now, that's something. Because Steph Curry is known as the greatest shooter of all time. This is a heck of a stat line for Mr. Jokic. The Joker. That is a ridiculous stat line. And I think it deserves some attention, which is why I'm bringing some attention to it. Now, this was maybe a week or two ago, but I'm sure he's still up there. Jokic is killing it this year. Is he in line for his 4th MVP? I am amazed by this guy every single day. It's one of my favorite players in the entire league, even though I'm not a Nuggets fan. I love this dude. I loved him even before he became really popular because I was like, he passes and he's a big guy. It's very fun to watch. And the way he passes too is just it's entertaining. It's fun. So I do love these stats. I think it's amazing. I think people need to step it up in their regard, but I guess people don't really truly appreciate, people outside of Denver, obviously, won't truly appreciate it until after he's retired. because that's how it goes. Look how people treat LeBron. I mean, it's just how it is. It's standard by now. All right. Let's see the next thing we got. Somebody else got caught for cheating. I almost caught a kid of ours cheating in the game. Who was that kid? I said he was shaving points. I believe it was Phoenix. Did I say Phoenix was shaving points this last weekend? But NBA star Terry Rozier under investigation and illegal betting probe. Did he do something illegal now too? Oh, lordy, Lord. Does he still play for the Hornets now? I think he plays for the Miami Heat, right? But yes, man, these guys already make millions of dollars. How are they betting on the games? And why this is bad is because if you're betting on the games and you're playing in the games, that's a conflict of interest. It's actually bad for the bettors. I mean, but in terms of like competitiveness, it's bad for the league. Especially if you're throwing games. I can see it, honestly, if they were betting on themselves, that should be a free pass. Free pass right there. But with how these games go, even then, it's like, well, I'm going to score 20 points rather than 18 points or whatever it may be. It's a weird concept. Sure, everyone should be trying to score, but they're going to be tipping the game in balance. You might lose a game because you're trying to score too much. So, I don't agree with the betting unless you're betting for your team to win. Because everyone's trying to win. Everyone should be. Players should bet on their team to win. They should be forced to bet. Basically, if you should get paid, let's say, $40 million instead of $20 million a year. Every single player gets double. But every game that you lose leads you more towards $0. Okay. There's a baseline too. Everyone makes at least $1 million, even if you lose every game. But you can make up to $50 million based off your wins and losses. And of course, the best players on the team make more than the worst players, but whatever. But you get to go toward that, so everyone must win. I think that those would be some better games. Even the All-Star game included. But I'm sure that Terry Rozier, I'm pretty sure he might have thrown a game or two. Oh, man. I hope that this isn't true, because Scary Terry is a fun player to watch. He tries his hardest and things like that, but maybe not. Maybe not now. I don't know. Guys, don't ever get caught doing this. Don't sacrifice the game. Don't sacrifice your integrity. The game is always more important, okay? A last thing we got. I don't know what this is. Let's see. A debate. Oh, I think it's a last second shot. Let's check.
And game clock. We're tied at 107.
It's a tie.
Rises to its feet. Mitchell is watched by the lengthy Thompson. Donovan Mitchell goes to work. Donovan for three. Loose ball grabbed by. And game clock.
Gotcha. All right, now look. As a Luka Doncic Laker fan, I've got to say that the step back for three is a decent shot to win the game. I don't know, though. It's a tie game. You can shoot whatever you want, I guess. I would say, especially for those of you who aren't in the NBA, if there's any non-NBA players watching right now, this one goes out to you guys. I know the majority of our audience is in the NBA. How you guys doing? But for non-NBA players especially, going to the basket not only gets you a better shot, it allows for the chance to get fouled. All right? And what the defense is thinking is exactly what you might be thinking under the same situation, where you're thinking, oh crap, don't foul. And if they're thinking don't foul, now you're doing that. Especially if there's 3 seconds left, 4 seconds left, you can also create for others. So while your shot may be a great shot, let's call it a percentage. Let's say you make that shot, I don't know, that step back shot right there, 25 out of 100, okay? You make that shot 25 out of 100 times. So you go to the basket, shoot 100 of these. That means 25 of them will go in. If you went to the basket and tried to get fouled, not only would you maybe, let's say you made that 25 times out of 100, no, but you'll probably make it more because it's an easier shot. But you may also get fouled 25 of those times. You may also see a teammate open 25 of those times. So now the percentage jumped up to 60%, assuming that your teammates made a few of those shots. So increase your odds. Unless you're I guess, dead to rights, I'm on fire, I suppose. At least they shot the last shot. The other team dead and get a shot. But I would say go to the basket, increase your odds because more good things can happen in your favor. So that's my rant right there. I don't know what you think, but that's what I think. Anyway, don't forget that the quote of the day today is don't complain. as I just finished up a rant and I was complaining about something. I'm such a hypocrite. It's crazy. Anyways, those of you guys who are looking up shotgun houses right now, look those up. Maybe you should move into one, into a bad neighborhood, so you can get a chip on your shoulder like some Penny Hardaway. But yeah, I'll see you guys tonight. Make sure you guys come and you're ready to work. Ready to work. All right. Talk to y'all soon, man. Reese's Pieces.